You can tell a man's age by his shirt, but not in the way you think. Most men over 50 give themselves away with loud checks, tired colors, or office shirts that should have retired 10 years ago. But when you get your button-down colors and patterns right, something powerful happens. You look sharp, modern, and in control, without looking like you're trying to be 25 again. In this video, you're going to learn exactly how to choose shirt colors and patterns after 50. What to avoid so you don't look dated or loud. What to wear so your face looks stronger, your body looks leaner, and your style looks quietly expensive. We're talking only about button-down shirts here, casual, smart, and dress. By the end, you'll know how to build a small rotation of shirts that do all the work for you. Let's start with the truth most men never hear. After 50, your shirt color matters more than the shirt brand. Your skin tone softens, your hair may gray, and harsh colors that used to work now fight your face. The right color, on the other hand, makes you look rested, confident, and sharper than most guys in the room. So we begin with color discipline. Balanced neutrals, your new base layer. The foundation of your shirt wardrobe after 50 should be calm, balanced neutrals. These are the colors that never shout, never age, and never fight with your face. Think soft white, light blue, pale gray, and muted stone or light taupe. These shades sit quietly under a navy jacket, a dark cardigan, or even just on their own with chinos. They give you presence without noise. A crisp white button-down is still powerful, but after 50, pure paper white can sometimes look too harsh. If you have fair or lighter skin, choose a slightly softened white, often called off-white or winter white. If you have deeper skin, you can handle a cleaner white, but still avoid bright, blinding whites that look cheap. The goal is a refined white that frames your face, not a hospital light white that overpowers it. Subtlety is your friend. Light blue is the quiet hero for men over 50. It flatters almost every skin tone, softens lines, and feels modern without effort. A light blue Oxford button-down with dark jeans is simple, masculine, and ageless. Under a navy blazer, it looks sharp enough for a dinner or meeting. On its own, sleeves rolled, it looks relaxed but still in control. Pale gray and soft stone are the underrated secret weapons. A light gray button-down with black or charcoal trousers looks strong but not severe. A stone or light taupe shirt with navy chinos gives you a refined, European feel. These colors don't scream for attention, which is exactly why they make you look confident. When your shirt is calm, your presence speaks louder than your clothes. The new way to use color after 50. Color doesn't have to disappear after 50. But it does need to grow up. The days of bright, neon, or overly saturated shirts are over if you want to look refined. Instead, you move into what I call muted power, colors with depth, but less intensity. They give you character without chaos. Think of colors like soft navy, dusty olive, washed burgundy, and muted teal. These shades have personality, but they're slightly grayed down. They don't bounce light aggressively onto your face. They sit closer to neutrals, which makes them easier to wear with simple trousers and jackets. You look interesting, not loud. A muted navy button-down is one of the smartest shirts a man over 50 can own. Not a shiny, in-your-face royal blue. A deep, matte navy that feels almost like a neutral. With gray trousers, it looks sharp and masculine. With jeans, it gives you a clean, modern casual look that doesn't try too hard. Washed burgundy or muted wine is another strong choice. On fair skin, it adds warmth. On darker skin, it adds richness. But keep it washed, not bright. If you put the shirt on and your first reaction is "this is loud," it's wrong. If your reaction is "this feels calm, but interesting," you're in the right zone. The big pattern mistakes that age you. Most men over 50 are betrayed by their patterns, not their age. The wrong pattern can make you look like you're stuck in an old office job, or like you raided your son's closet. The first rule is simple. The older you get, the quieter your patterns should become. Not boring, just controlled. You want the pattern to support your face, not steal the scene. Avoid high contrast checks and loud plaids on your button-downs. That means big black and white checks, bright red tartans, or anything that looks like a picnic blanket. These patterns dominate your upper body and make your head look like an afterthought. They also scream weekend dad shirt, which is not the message you want. If someone notices the pattern before they notice you, it's too strong. Thin, high contrast stripes can be just as bad. Sharp white and bright blue pinstripes can look harsh and very corporate 1998. On aging skin, they emphasize lines and make you look tired. If you love stripes, go for softer contrast, pale blue on white, light gray on white, or subtle tone on tone. You want the stripe to be almost a texture, not a billboard. Novelty patterns are the fastest way to look like you're chasing youth. Tiny flamingos, palm trees, guitars, playful florals, leave them to younger guys. You can still show personality through color, fabric, and fit. When your shirt is covered in jokes, it's hard to be taken seriously. After 50, you don't need your shirt to be funny. You need it to be strong. Subtle patterns that actually make you look better. The best patterns for men over 50 are the ones you almost don't notice at first glance. They add depth, not noise. They make your shirt look more expensive and your upper body more balanced. These patterns live in the second look zone, simple from a distance, interesting up close. That's exactly where you want to be. Microchecks are a perfect example. Not big squares, tiny, tight checks in similar tones. Think light blue and white, or gray and white, where the overall effect from a distance is almost solid. Up close, there's some life. This kind of shirt works with jeans, chinos, or under a blazer without ever looking busy. Small scale, low contrast stripes can work beautifully. A pale blue stripe on white, very narrow and subtle, is timeless. It elongates the body and looks sharp under a navy sport coat. Just keep the contrast gentle and the stripe thin. If you squint and the shirt looks almost like a solid color, you're in the right territory. That's the test. Tone-on-tone patterns are ideal. Think a navy shirt with a slightly darker navy micro pattern. Or a light gray shirt with a faint, almost invisible grid. These patterns give your shirt depth and a sense of quality. They never shout across the room, but they always look refined when someone stands next to you. This is grown man style. Matching shirt color to your face, not the rack. Most men choose shirts based on what looks good on the hanger. You're not dressing the hanger. You're dressing your face. After 50, your shirt color should be chosen to flatter your skin, hair, and eyes. That's how you look powerful without trying. If your hair is gray or silver, lean into contrast, but controlled contrast. Light blue, soft white, and pale gray will make your hair look intentional and sharp. Avoid super bright colors that clash with the calm of your hair. A mid-blue or muted navy button-down with gray hair is one of the strongest looks you can have. It's simple, clean, and masculine. If you still have darker hair, or a mix of dark and gray, you have a bit more room. You can wear deeper colors like navy, muted forest green, or washed burgundy without them overpowering you. Just keep them matte and slightly softened. Your goal is harmony. Your shirt should sit in the same mood as your natural coloring, not fight it. Calm, rich tones beat loud, shiny ones every time. Pay attention to how a color treats your skin. If a shirt makes your face look red, washed out, or tired, it's not your color. The right shirt color will make your eyes stand out and your skin look smoother. When in doubt, step back from the mirror. If your eye goes to your face first, you chose well. If your eye goes to the shirt, it's the wrong color or pattern. Casual versus smart, how patterns change with the occasion. The same shirt doesn't work for every situation. But you don't need 100 shirts. You just need to understand how color and pattern shift from casual to smart. That way, you pick the right button down for the right moment without overthinking. For casual days, think weekends, relaxed dinners, travel, you can loosen up slightly. A muted plaid in navy and gray, very small scale, can work with dark jeans. A soft denim or chambray button down, in a mid-blue, is a fantastic off-duty shirt. Microchecks in light blue or gray keep things relaxed but still refined. You look approachable, but not sloppy. For smart casual, dinners, dates, social events, lean into solid or near solid shirts. A light blue or white Oxford button-down with a subtle texture is perfect. A pale gray shirt with navy chinos looks quietly sophisticated. Patterns here should be minimal, ultrafine stripes, tiny checks, or tone-on-tone. Let your jacket or your shoes do the talking, not your shirt. For dressier settings, important dinners, events, or anything close to business, keep it clean. A solid white or light blue dress shirt with a smooth fabric is your safest move. If you bring in pattern, keep it barely there, maybe a very faint stripe. This is where loud checks, bold colors, and playful prints instantly make you look out of place. In these moments, restraint is power. How many shirts you really need? You don't need a closet full of shirts to look sharp after 50. You need a small rotation where every color and pattern earns its place. Think precision, not volume. When every shirt works with most of your trousers and jackets, getting dressed becomes effortless. That's real luxury. Start with a core of solid or near solid shirts. A softened white, a light blue, a pale gray, and one muted navy or mid-blue. These four alone can cover most of your life. From there, you add a couple of subtle patterns, a microcheck, a gentle stripe, maybe a tone-on-tone. Each new shirt should add an option, not a complication. Make sure your shirts cover both casual and smart scenarios. A light blue Oxford can go from jeans to a blazer without blinking. A pale gray button-down can do the same. Your more patterned shirts, microchecks or muted plaids, should stay mostly in the casual lane. Your solids and near solids handle the serious moments. The test is simple. If you can't immediately picture at least 3 outfits with a shirt, don't buy it. If the pattern makes you hesitate, don't buy it. If the color looks good on the hanger but questionable on your face, don't buy it. At this stage of life, your shirts should make decisions easier, not harder. Fewer, better button-downs beat a crowded, confused closet every time. So now you know. Looking sharp after 50 isn't about chasing trends.